Victoria University, we have moved a step ahead, and now we conduct our guild elections online, because the traditional way of conducting elections, we found that it was very primitive and it is very costly. What happens here is that we integrated a functionality into our V-Class, which enables all our students to vote online irrespective of wherever they are located. For example, we have students who are in Dubai, we have students who are country nurses, people who are midwives, people who are doing pharmacy, who are working in different locations, and all these people can have an opportunity. You can imagine a situation where students are up country, and when it comes to voting, they don't even have transport to come here. So we chose to go online for voting because it is the way to go globally. I can assure you that our system is very credible, our system is very robust. We have got an IT system which has been officially audited, and it is free and protected from hackers. We even had a great inspection by our national regulator, who are the National Council for Higher Education. They came here and they audited our system, and good enough, they found that it actually scored 83%. So we are basically the model university in this country that is running guild elections online, and from the past experience, we have held guild elections online, and we have never had challenges of rigging or ballot stuffing. So our results have never been contested. Performance is very key for any guild president, because once someone, especially the current performance of the students, usually when a person is going to contest for guild president, he must be on what we call normal progress. Normal progress is when a student is progressing very well without a retake, without any receipt. The reason being that when a student assumes office as a guild president, he's going to become so busy. He will be attending international conferences, he will be holding meetings, he will be going to meet different types of ministers, permanent secretaries, Minister of Education. So it is very difficult for someone who is a poor performer to be a guild president, because once he comes into office, his performance is going to worsen. So usually we require that person to be eligible or to qualify to be a guild president. He must at least have what we call normal progress, where the person has no retake, but he should also have at least a CGPA which is within the range of second upper class, and that student he should be a student, of course, of good discipline and integrity, so that he can run the office effectively. In most cases, the guild president has many challenging roles. He's a member of council, first of all, of the university council, and he has to attend to council, university council business. He's also a member of the university senate, which is the highest academic body. He has also to attend meetings and he has to contribute, and is also a member of many professional bodies. So it is very difficult for one to become a guild and then at the same time maintain good performance. But one way of managing it is to make sure that when you're a guild, you get a guild council, or you appoint ministers who are hardworking, and you select people whom you can delegate work to. Because, for example, like in a council or senate, a guild president could delegate a minister of education to attend in his absentia. And also, if there are any legal matters to be discussed, like in the council, etc., he could delegate his minister of constitution, etc., or constitutional minister. And it is acceptable, or even the vice president, or even the speaker. So one way of managing it is making sure that the guild president can delegate, but he can also make sure that he does not involve himself into what they call micromanagement. He leaves these other ministers to do their part, and then for him he keeps there on top. His role is just to monitor and supervise, to make sure that things go effectively. Victoria University, of course, I would tell the general public that we are doing very well. It's a very good university. It's a technology-oriented university, and as I can assure you, people have changed. When you come here, by the time you leave, you will have changed. We have all the facilities it requires, and we have the best programs in this country. We have All our programs are accredited by the National Council, and we have a robust system for conducting exams. We have good lecturers who teach very well. We have good and experienced administrators and management. So for sure, Victoria University is the best place to be.
As someone who has participated in the campaigns or elections, as the 7th Girl Speaker of elections, were a transformative experience that tested my resilience, and I cannot change it for the world. It is something that taught me to connect with people firsthand, people you don't have a connection with, you just met for the first time, be able to tell them what they need to hear from you or who you are in a few seconds. People get easily bored, people get, oh my god, it was a very good experience, very tough. It was a lot of things for me, very very testing. It's easy for you to fall out of the road and stop the journey, but I am glad that I was able to stay strong. For anyone out there that is thinking of campaigning in Victoria University, you should be ready to tap into the online opportunities to reach out to people. You should be diverse with knowledge to reach out in all capacities. One, we collected numbers of different students from all WhatsApp groups of the university. We used them to send SMSs, that is very financial. Two, we sent messages on WhatsApp, the basic ones. We called, we gave people calls. So when you look at our reach in the online based students, we really did our best to reach out. So we used SMS, WhatsApp, and calls. Yeah, those are the channels that we use to reach out to online students. Yes, I acknowledge its importance to reach out to everyone and be able to provide a platform for you to participate in elections wherever you are. So I really, one, appreciate it, two, trust it. Three, there's always room for improvement in any system. So I do think that we need to have better authentication to make sure that the actual person, the owner of the account, is actually the person that is voting. So as much as I do trust it, yes, like I said, there's always room for improvement. So just to make sure that the person, the owner of the account, is actually the person voting, authentication in ways of like, verifying the face, maybe fingerprint, there's always those ideas. But yes, I do trust it, and I think that, yeah, we want pressure. When you see those votes increasing and decreasing in real time, that was a real thing. So first and foremost, my main roles as guild speaker are to, I'm custodian of the constitution, first and foremost. Two, I have to make sure that the students' voice is heard. So one, we have had a number of different events that we've organized, and we are still organizing. But so far, we have organized a debate that we did in the first week of my tenure, helped by my president and his cabinet and my cabinet. We have made sure that we've shared different opportunities that we have, be internship, be study opportunities. We have created WhatsApp communication groups to make sure that students have first-hand information. We have been available for different cases where students have missed papers. We've communicated, and I can say that we plan to do more. So what I'm working on currently is we are working on a magazine, a JRC monthly magazine that we are planning and working on with my boss, Dean of Students. So that is also upcoming. And we are also organizing a fun day out that is also happening this month.